By the authority given in the statutes of the Open University, I declare this congregation open for the conferment of degrees and the presentation of graduates. Distinguished guests, graduates, and friends of the university, it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the third of the Open University's degree ceremonies being held in 2018. It is also my great pleasure to welcome our honorary graduates, Mr. Edward Izzard and Mr. Armando Iannucci. We are delighted to be able to honor them today. During the past year, the Open University has awarded over 20,000 qualifications, ranging from Certificate of Higher Education to Doctor of Philosophy. Throughout 2018, more than 8,000 graduates are being presented for their qualifications at degree ceremonies such as this one today. These are being held in 11 different towns and cities throughout England and also in Belfast, Cardiff, Glasgow, and Dublin. This illustrates the extraordinary scale, scope, and reach of the Open University. It goes without saying that today is a very important occasion in the life of you, our graduates, your families, and loved ones, as well as the university staff, who I hope you feel have nurtured and supported you. You could be forgiven for thinking that the occasion is so important that it needs to be solemn. You'd be quite wrong. In every sense, this is a day of celebration. So we will be very disappointed if anyone crosses the stage today to anything less than thunderous applause, foot stamping, marriage proposals, or anything else, any other way you choose to express your enthusiasm and support. Believe me, it has happened. With that in mind, why don't all of today's graduates please stand? Friends, families, and Open University staff, let's start today's ceremony by giving all of our amazing graduates a huge round of applause. There's one more way you can show your appreciation to your graduate. If you post messages or photos on social media, use the hashtag _OU ceremonies. I'll say that again. Hashtag OU ceremonies, so that you can share your congratulations and celebrations with the world outside, as well as with everyone here. Today's ceremony will begin with the awarding of the honorary degree of Doctor of the University to Mr. Edward Izzard, and Dr. Uwe Baumann, Head of the School of Languages and Applied Linguistics in the Faculty of Wellbeing, Education and Language Studies, will present Mr. Izzard, who will sign the honorary graduate book and make a reply. Following this, we will see the presentation of those graduates who have gained higher degrees and first degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Engineering, and Bachelor of Laws, and who have been able to attend here today. They will be presented by Mr. Matthew Staples, Staff Tutor in the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. Next will be the awarding of the honorary degree of Doctor of the University to Mr. Armando Iannucci. Mr. Peter Horrocks, our Vice-Chancellor, will present Armando Iannucci, who will sign the honorary graduate's book and also make a reply. Then we will continue our presentation of graduates with those who have gained Bachelor of Science degrees, foundation degrees, and diplomas of higher education, and have been able to attend here today. To conclude the ceremony, I'll give a personal address to the graduates. I now call upon Dr. Uwe Baumann to present Mr. Edward Izzard.
Executive Deans, colleagues, graduates, guests, Mesdames et Messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, meine Damen und Herren, ich freue mich hier besonders, Ihnen einen der größten und besten Komiker Großbritanniens vorzustellen. Eddie Izzard is one of the country's best known and best loved comedians, who has made an exceptional contribution to British arts, culture, and society. Eddie briefly studied accountancy at Sheffield University, but always intended to be a performer and soon headed to London to work in street theatre and stand-up comedy. He made his first appearance at the Comedy Store 30 years ago and was a regular host at the Raging Bull Club in Soho. By the early 1990s, Eddie was increasingly recognized for his improvisation and stand-up work. He was nominated for the Perrier Award at the Edinburgh Festival in 1991 and eventually gambled on booking London's Ambassadors Theatre for his solo show. Well, the run was extended twice, and subsequent shows, including Definite Article, Glorious, Circle, and Stripped, sold out around the world. Eddie has won several British Comedy Awards and received 2 Emmy Awards for his performance of Dress to Kill. His unique style is surreal, discursive, intellectual, and free associative, following in the tradition of his heroes, Monty Python. It has won him a devoted national and also international following, as well as tremendous critical acclaim. Eddie has had an extremely successful career on stage and screen. He has appeared in works by playwrights as diverse as Christopher Marlowe and David Mamet. His film career includes credits in Velvet Goldmine, Ocean's 12, and Ocean's 13, and he provided voices for the Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian, Cars 2, and the Lego Batman movie. His television work includes appearances on Hannibal, The Good Wife, and The Simpsons. Eddie has identified as a transvestite since childhood and has most recently come out as transgender. In discussing these issues throughout his career, Eddie has helped break down gendered stereotypes while promoting a greater understanding of gender identity and fluidity and contributing to a more empathetic and inclusive culture. His courage and honesty have made him an influential role model within the LGBT community and far beyond. In 2009, Eddie embarked on an unexpected new career as an endurance athlete and charity fundraiser. In completing 43 marathons in 51 days, he raised £200,000 for sport relief. Last year in South Africa, however, he has topped that. Last year in South Africa, he exceeded even this extraordinary effort by running 27 marathons in 27 days. Eddie did that in honor of the 27 years that Nelson Mandela spent in prison. This incredible feat raised more than £1.3 million and endeared him to the entire nation. For the past few years, Eddie has been touring the world with his Force Majeure show. Staggeringly ambitious, it not only covers the entirety of human history and questions the existence of God, it is also performed in several languages: English, French, German, and Spanish. To mark the 70th anniversary of D-Day, he delivered the set 3 times in 3 languages: German, French, and English. Eddie is an enthusiastic learner of languages and advocates language learning as a means of promoting mutual understanding and of preserving peace, reflecting his broader interest in progressive politics and social cohesion. An outstanding comic and performer, Eddie has used his public profile to discuss complex and challenging issues with humor and integrity. We are delighted to celebrate his artistic endeavor and honor his unique place in British national life. Executive Dean, by the authority of the Senate, I present to you for the honorary degree of Doctor of the University, Eddie Izzard.
It's like I arranged that or something, but it's just, I don't know. It's something we need just to work out, forget it. Hello. Yes, sorry for mucking up the early bit and the last bit and the thing, but very good to be here. I almost did an Open University degree. I can't remember what in. It was in the 80s, and I was lost. It was my wilderness years. Churchill did his later on, I did mine straight off the bat, straight into the wilderness years. And so I always liked the idea of the Open University, and it's fantastic that especially people who have just come in and said, I'm going to do this Open University degree, and you've got it, and that's great, because I failed my degree. I have no degree. I only get given honorary ones, because I was such a bloody Greek failure. I did accounting and financial management, you see, which is a standard comedy degree. And it just wasn't, well, I wasn't going to do that, so I was going to do this, so it's, but the idea of the Open University, it's a great idea. I loved watching those things, as we all did back in the 70s, where people with amazing beards would come on television at 3 a.m. and tell us how to do things that no one could do. And that was all wonderful. And one of my first important gigs was to the Open University staff, I think it was a Christmas show in Milton Keynes. And we went up, and I was in a double act at that point, and we did a show, and it was really fun. We were mucking about, we were running, me and my partner, Rob Ballard, running in and around the audience, and we did this really good show, and I couldn't work out why it was such a good show, whereas down in London, we were doing shows that were just not, we weren't doing very well. And I realized I was enjoying myself. I wasn't caring too much. And I realized that was something I needed to bottle up. The idea, and I say this to you as well, it is a very good thing. If you really care about something and you try and do something while you're really caring, it doesn't actually work very well. And in fact, it's better to keep the fun, keep the enjoyment, to have fun yourself. You've got to find fun in something. Even politics. As you may know, I've been working in political areas as an activist, and I'm planning to stand as a member of Parliament after 2020. Well, you applaud now, but I haven't got in yet and haven't done anything. So just later on, you say, I'm taking that applause back. But it's a tough area, but you've got to try. And as I continue this thought, for something I've learned in my life, to enjoy moments, even public speaking. This is a nightmare. For a lot of people, this is a huge nightmare. But it's not for me. It's just fun. And normally, people react back. Sometimes they don't react back. And then I'm just having fun myself. And it's... But I've now started, and the wonderful thing of getting this honorary doctorate, crazy, is that one of the reasons that I may have got this honorary degree is that I'm now not only performing in French, German, and Spanish, but I've started improvising in French. I did 2 months improvising in Paris in December and January. If you want to get scared out of your brains, that's something to do, where you just go and say, bonsoir, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Je suis ici, je suis à Paris, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Ah, Brexit, qu'est-ce qui se passe? And I was just improvising, and now I'm going to do it in German. In May, I will be in Berlin. I'll be auf Deutsch reden, auf Deutsch improvisieren. If I'm getting that right, yes? Auf Deutsch improvisieren, yes? But mein Selbstvertrauen, my self-confidence is nicht so gut, nicht so stark, not so strong auf Deutsch. So, but I like doing things which challenge us, because when I was practicing for my marathons, I used to run down to Richmond and back up along the Thames. It's a beautiful run, and there was one car. There must have been a van, I think, and these were obviously adventurous people, and they had a bumper sticker in the back that said, "One life, live it." And I just saw that, and I thought, yes, that's what I should do. That's what we should all do. Live it. Try and be positive. Try and do things that scare the hell out of you, but are positive. Not that are negative, because some people do it the other way around, which is not so good. But that is what I'm trying to do. And people who come in from the Open University and you've done your degrees, particularly degrees, obviously the people with the higher levels, you've obviously already embarked on that journey. But it's great that you're challenging yourself, pushing yourselves. I think this is what life is for. I don't believe in a God. He's not there, kids. If you do believe in God, great. He's not there. If he was, World War II would have been a fantastic time to turn up. Or 2016, just to say, hey, guys, let's keep humanity heading forwards rather than go back into tribalism and who is this Donald Trump dickhead? And so... But... there could be a God, great, but he doesn't seem to care much about us. But I just think it's us. I don't believe in God. I believe in us. I believe in humanity. I believe there's more goodwill than ill will in humanity. I believe in the 7 billion of us. I believe in us. I was born in Yemen after Spanish, because I've got French, German, and Spanish going. Then me and my brother, because my brother Mark Izzard is the language expert, we're going to learn Arabic. And we're going to be doing shows in Arabic, because a salute to my mother and father who met in Yemen and were married there. My mum died 50 years ago on the 4th of March, so 50 years ago just now. And so anyway, I'm trying to grab hold of life, go for life, push it forward, do anything I can, live a positive example of a life, and I'm trying to impress myself. Above all, I'm trying to impress myself. I'm trying to do things so that I go, wow, that's interesting. Who did that? Oh, that's me. That's good. And you can use that. Try and do stuff that scares the hell out of you, but is positive. You're already doing it if you're doing your degrees, that you're passing your degrees, that you're here and you're collecting it. So it's a great honor to be amongst you, because I really haven't done anything. You guys have worked hard. You've done all this paperwork, which I didn't do because I was a lazy bastard. And so hats off to you. Thank you. Great honor to be here. Thank you very much, everyone.
Executive Dean, I shall now present graduates who have gained higher degrees and have been able to attend here today. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, I present to you for a thesis entitled Understanding Teachers' Engagement in Inquiry-Based Professional Development, Subhi Ashur. And for a thesis entitled Stepmothering and Identity, a Synthetic Narrative Discursive Analysis, Sandra Roper. For the degree of Doctorate in Education, I present to you for a thesis entitled Improving Professional Skills for Trainers Working with Unemployed Adult Learners in Austria, Esther Kierberger. I present to you for the degree of Master of Arts in Art History, Georgina Eyre. Gisela von Osten. For the degree of Master of Arts in Education, I present Primrose Campbell. Susanna Elliott. Kirsty McCall. Sarah Richardson. Beryl Robinson. For the degree of Master of Arts in Childhood and Youth and for a Master of Arts in Education, I present Venetia MacRod McDade. For the degree of Master of Arts in English, I present Jane Abrams. For the degree of Master of Arts in History, I present Anastasia Venieri. For the degree of Master of Arts in Music, I present Phil Dixon. Lucy Kettlewell. For the degree of Master of Arts in Online and Distance Education, I present Patricia Townsend. For the degree of Master of Arts in Philosophy, I present Mark Foley. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, I present Nima Azamgin. Hassan Bayat. Liam Betts. Leanne Bowen. Jake Brenchley. Alan Broad. Christina Burton. William Dakin. Helen Mellors. Nicola Mills. Charlotte Mupararano. Stephen Redman. Justin Reynolds. John Mark Spatcher. Mikhailo Tatarenko. Chris Whitehouse. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Technology Management, I present Mamumuli Mpoko. Rajvendra Singh. For the degree of Master of Education, I present Catherine Chandler. Janie Dillon. Beverly Early. Yelena Green. Mandy Saville. Dermot Toll. For the degree of Master of Engineering, I present Guy Makepeace. For the degree of Master of Laws with distinction, I present Sandra Van Osch. For the degree of Master of Laws, I present Nerio Musa. For the Master of Science in Advancing Healthcare Practice, I present Bukunola Awolezi. For the Master of Science in Computing, I present Andrew Charlton. Conrad Commission. Kevin Faulkner. For the Master of Science in Computing for Commerce and Industry, I present Heather Deacon. Simon Symes. For the Master of Science in Development Management, I present Rosa Maria Beckham. For the Master of Science in Earth Science, I present Damien Tuffin. For the Master of Science in Environmental Management, I present Andrew Carney. For the Master of Science in Finance, I present Victoria Ilkeva. For the Master of Science in Medicinal Chemistry, I present Nicole Burmeister. For the Master of Science in Professional Science, I present Justina Klusek. For the Master of Science in Science with Distinction, I present Penelope List. Executive Dean, I shall now present graduates who have gained Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Engineering and Bachelor of Laws degrees and have been able to attend here today. The full subject details are printed in the insert within the ceremony programme. I present, for the degree of Bachelor of Arts with First Class Honours, Christopher Dew. Mark Mosher. Carol Pang. Jessica Tuberkin. Christine Williams. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, I present Michelle Allwood. Caroline Anderson Davis. Bright Ansar. Francilia Augustine. Runa Begum. Angelica Bendori Tite. Donna Beth Samuel. Monica Bindasova. Marie Bissonnauth. Catherine Blunt. Lisa Boel. Jacqueline Burtonshaw. Robert Calfer. Hosanna Connery. Julie Ferro. Ben Fisher. Margaret Fletcher. John Gardner. Fatima Giwala. Holly Howes. Dahlia Carleth. Ryan Kissendorf. Denise McKean. Rachel McLeod. Syra Majid. Luke Masters. Adam McNabb. Ross Milne. Tanaz Noor. Kimberly O'Donnell. Samuel Obeng Foso. James Parinidyatwa. Ekaterina Polyakova. Fiona Ritchie. Boleswath Samalakpan. Benjamin Sanchez. Nicholas Saunders. Anne Smith. Colin Smith. Jack Spence. Natalie Starbuck. Kevin Taylor. Mark Taylor. Mary Topley. Julia Vidler. Karen Warne. Lorna Williams. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, I present Maritza Ardila Perez. Jennifer, Jennifer Aroka Corneliak. Wendy Bell. Laura Letoulier. Eleni Saravanu. Teresa Smith. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Work with Honours, I present Laura Dean. Carla Hurd. Gemma James. Amy Jarrard. Laura Lloyd. Kathy Tumilty. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with First Class Honours, I present Benjamin Sevick. Jason Harding. Penny Jones. Gavin Rees. Trevor Stevens. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, I present Andrew Cable. Constanza Fabrice. Niall Hanrahan. Flammer Karasani. Christopher Lovelock. Richard Marriott. Linus Mitchell. Shamiv Munsami. Matthias Nicola. Jack Osabuti. James Sedgwick. Stephen Sison. Benjamin Wooler. And for the degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours, I present Kiwana Hopkins. Rebecca Horgan. Joanne Moore. Aisha Sao.
Well, as Professor Kellett said at the beginning, it's not too solemn, is it? I hope you're enjoying it. I wanted to let you know before I give the citation for Armando Iannucci that this is Professor Mary Kellett's last ceremony at which she'll be presiding and awarding degrees because she retires in the summer. I'd like to thank her personally for her exceptional service to the Open University, and would you join me in thanking her as well? Graduates and graduands, don't say the Open University doesn't look after you. We're giving you today an unprecedented comedy double bill of honorary graduates. And the second act is Armando Iannucci. He is one of the UK's most important and influential writers and producers of comedy, and also extremely funny himself. I'm sure he'll want to follow Eddie. He's one of our most renowned comics whose work has redefined political satire for this century. As well as being funny himself, he's also, surprisingly, deeply serious. He's reputed to have listened to and read parliamentary debates avidly in his teens. I'm afraid I did too. He is a political nerd. Our paths first crossed in 1997 when I was editing the BBC's General Election Night programme. Armando had managed to sneak himself into a programme in the next-door studio, producing and presenting an election night comedy special. I think they pretended that they'd got the exit poll before we had. He asked permission for him and his camera crew to come and run around with David Dimbleby in rehearsal, and I was delighted to allow him. Armando loved current affairs, and I loved his comedy, and I'm delighted that our paths are crossing again today. Born and raised in Glasgow, Armando studied at Glasgow University and then at University College, Oxford. After a time with BBC Radio Scotland, he moved to London to work in radio, where at Radio 4 he became a producer working on the News Quiz and Weekending, wonderful comedy cradles. In the early 1990s, he worked with a team of comics to develop On the Hour, a spoof news show that introduced the surrealist satire which has characterized his work ever since. That transferred to television as the day-to-day. But On the Hour also marked the first appearance of the legendary Alan Partridge. Aha, yes, thank you. With Steve Coogan, Armando co-wrote and produced Knowing Me, Knowing You with Alan Partridge. Aha. You're getting it? The television series which followed, I'm Alan Partridge, won several BAFTAs and British Comedy Awards and established Partridge as one of the most iconic British comedy figures of all time. I'm afraid that when I was working then on the BBC Newsnight programme on BBC Two, my then executive assistant didn't quite get the joke. She came to me and said, "This Alan Partridge talk show, it's really, really terrible, isn't it? Do you think we should go and tell the controller of BBC Two about it?" Armando hosted several series of the Friday night armistice for BBC Two and then developed the Armando Iannucci shows for Channel 4, as well as writing shows including Time Trumpet and Clinton, His Struggle with Dirt. But perhaps most famously, however, in 2005, he created The Thick of It, a wonderful satirical comedy which updated Yes Minister for the Blair, Brown and Cameron government era. And through the unforgettable spin doctor Malcolm Tucker, Armando created the most imaginative, swearing and creative insults ever broadcast on British television. There are children with us this morning, and I can't quote any more extensively, but he created the expression omnishambles, first used by Tucker in one of the series, which was then adopted by real-life politicians, and George Osborne's budget once became famously known as the omnishambles budget, a wonderful example of life imitating art. The spin-off feature film In the Loop, which Armando directed and co-wrote, was nominated for an Oscar for its screenplay. And then subsequently, Armando created the American comedy Veep, which has been nominated for Outstanding Comedy Series at the Emmy Awards each year it's been broadcast. But then Armando's contemporary political career came to a shuddering halt. Yes, it was the election of Donald Trump, which meant that for now, contemporary political satire could not beat real life. And Armando has sadly announced his retirement from contemporary satire as a protest at that election. But he's decided to move in geography and time back into the past and to the East. His latest film, The Death of Stalin, pictures the demise of Stalin and the aftermath of that, and shows his extraordinary talent for the macabre by making comedy out of death and multiple political executions. It's a picture of the terrifying dynamics of despotic power that can be understood in almost any setting. As a former director of the BBC World Service, one of the things that we most looked to was our programmes being banned around the world. We would celebrate the jamming and banning of our programmes. And in this context, Armando's beaten BAFTAs, Emmys, Oscar nominations by the film The Death of Stalin being banned by none other than President Vladimir Putin himself. Classical music has been one of Armando's interests for several years. He is a patron of Apollo Music Project, a charity that aims to bring classical music into inner-city schools where there's little funding for music. He's been awarded the OBE for his services to broadcasting. He's one of the outstanding comic talents of his generation, whose surrealism exposes the absurdities of contemporary life and politics. And I believe his work has served as an inspiration to many of our own creative talents, and hopefully as a warning to aspiring political leaders. For at the heart of his sometimes seemingly brutal humour is a touching, respectful, hopeful aspiration for a better democracy and humanity. As the Vice-Chancellor of the University, I'm exceptionally proud to present to the Executive Dean for an honorary degree of Doctor of the University, Armando Iannucci.
Thank you very much, Vice-Chancellor and Executive Dean, and above all, graduates. Thank you very much. It's great to be here. On the being banned by Putin, can I just say it's very brave of you to invite me here. I hope, like me, none of you have eaten or drunk anything in this building, okay? In many ways, it's nice to be back with the OU. For a time, my wife worked as an administrator for the Open University in the main offices. And eventually, she stopped to move away when we got married, so I just have to apologize if my happy gain has been Milton Keynes's loss. I'm also extremely grateful that the Open University has deemed a career in comedy to be worthy of academic recognition. Because at long last I can bring to an end that creeping guilt I've always had that have spent actually 7 years studying literature, as I did, only to end up writing jokes, is a misuse of academic funding. And I kept thinking that when, after spending 3 years trying to write a PhD on Paradise Lost, the only conclusion I came to about Milton's wonderful poem was that the opening lines of man's first disobedience and the fruit of that forbidden tree had the exact same rhythm scheme to the theme tune to the Flintstones of man's first disobedience and the fruit of that forbidden tree. Thank you. One of the benefits of speaking to graduates of the Open University is that many of you will be old enough to get that joke. Anyway, once I realized this, I saw there was actually no place for me as an academic, and I went into comedy. And my mantra has been something written by a doctor of letters, far more eminent than me and any of us here, actually, Dr. Seuss, who wrote, "There and here and there, funny things are everywhere." And I'm quoting from Dr. Seuss's wonderful thesis on the diffraction of light and its effect on marine biology, which you all know as the book One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. And comedy's where I've been ever since, so even if, as your Vice-Chancellor pointed out, it got me banned in Russia, here I am. So when I wrote my very first film script, I received notes back from some very serious drama producers and commissioners. And against each joke in the script, they'd written the words, "Do we really need this?" Now, on one level, no, we don't. Jokes are very unfair distortions of the facts. They're digressions. And yet a joke well told can reveal more truth than pages of facts. Always beware the politician who can't take a joke and who just labels them as sad. So yes, we do need jokes to test the rigors of what people tell us is true. Now, it's my feeling that this is what a university degree provides. I know it's a bit of a risk to stand here with this array of academic powerhouses behind me and to suggest that a degree is like a joke. But here goes. At the Open University, you've all chosen to take time out to do something different. For some of you, it'll be to get a qualification you need. For others, it'll be just be the sheer desire to explore a new subject that fascinates you. But it's a consciously chosen digression. And the question will have been asked of you all, do you really need this? Now, when you're so often asked to justify, to quantify your time doing a degree, the answer must be yes, not because of what it leads to financially, but because of what it does to you. In taking the time to do your degree, you'll have learned not only about the subject, but about yourself and what you're made of. And that will be as important a part of the next stage of your life as the qualification. I learned so much about myself from my time doing a degree, not least of which is I'll never ever drink again cider laced with Southern Comfort. But in a world where we're often encouraged not to listen to the opposing point of view, but to block or unfollow them, the sheer perverse commitment you've made to expand what you know, to deal with the other people, other facts, other opinions, is not only to be applauded, but it's to be marked as essential. So my main honor today is to be invited to be part of your day, to participate in your closing memory of a special course of action you took, which will shape you now in more ways than you can imagine. And I'll leave you with a quote from the great doctor, Dr. Seuss, who wrote, "You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way." Thank you, and huge congratulations. Thank you very much.
We're going down to Mary, let me sit down.
Executive Dean, continuing the presentation of graduates, I shall now present those who have gained Bachelor of Science degrees, foundation degrees, and diplomas of higher education and have been able to attend here today. The full subject details are printed in the insert within the ceremony programme. I present, for the degree of Bachelor of Science with First Class Honours, Louise Bolger. Alan Bonnyman. Elaine Butler. Lawrence Clark. Victoria Clutton. Louise Cowan. Donald Curry. Stephen Curtis. Zuzana Daridova. Louise Dean. Celia Hollinshead. Helen Jolly. Sarah Richards. Andrew Ridgway. Caroline Schofield. Robert Scott. Jennifer Tellis. Christopher Turner. Lee Weir. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, I present Paul Alchon. Gwen Allison. Alice Andrioni. John Connaughton. John Austin. Aniko Balaji. Kirsty Ball. Amberine Bangash. Susan Blackmore. Ulsa Arberk. Joanna Brackenbury. Melinda Blatch. Steve Bradford. Tokiko Burgess. Felipe Coloni. Marcos Camarot. Robert Carter. Jasmine Castielli Miller. Fiona Chapman. Daniel Conn. Carl Conway. Susan Conway. Elizabeth Cousins. Sarah Cousins. John Cox. Clive Crisp. Ellen Cross. Nick Curd. Charles Darbo. Peter Diansky. Andrew Dandely. Rory De Heer. Charles Doe. Claire Downey. Mark Edwards. Francis Evans.
Woohoo!
Ian Farrow. Michaela Feslova. Ganesh Thiosko. Catherine Francis. Alice Gaima. Mihai Gerasim. Luke Hall. Joanna Hewitt. Nia Hymanen. Tracy Hodge. Michael Hodson. Robert Hone. Miklos Horniak. Lisa Hubbard.
This is for you, Isaac.
Ian Hudson. Rachel Hunt. Roberta Iametti. Mary Jakes. Nina Gier. Tori Jude. Angela Keenan. Nicole Kelly. Javeria Khan. Adam Kalenda. Carolina Shavada. Hazel Lee. Elias Mackey. Mark Manning. Mishuk Matin. Stephen May. Helen McGovern. Natalie McKay. Graham McLean. Lee Mills. Sophie Moss. Paul Morris. Shiraz Mubarak. Michelle Newman. Julie Norwood. Rufine Nutelli. Joanna Oshipiak. Tinai Padiwa. Salma Patel. Alexis Pereira.
Thank you, Joshua and Alicia.
Kim Pike. Kerry Primarolo. Lisa Redfern. William Reed. Alan Rowlands. Ali Sane. Gisela Sepulveda. Neil Shepherd. Glenn Skelton. Sarah Smith. Andrew Snape. Abby Stafford. Christopher Stark. Charlotte Stockman. Stephen Thompson. Nadine Chibroni. Elise Trim. Veronica van der Vijver. Anne van der Voort. Richard Wall. Jacqueline Ward. Charles Warren. Lorraine Webb. Keith Welsh. Janie White. Jane Wilby. Jade Wilson. Midori Woolston. Dean Wright. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, I present Aisha Arshad. Anthony Conboy. Marnie Evans. Thomas Gardner. Elaine Goldsmith. Mabina Nassar. Annabelle Jane Palmer. Rachel Perkins. Teresa Teresa Pugsley Davies. Shelley Whitmore. Jamshid Zak.
This is my Oscars moment. To Eliza and Jasmine, now I know how you feel on stage. Congratulations on all your musical performances, and here's to many more. Thank you. And to my wife, Persis, thank you for everything.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Adult Nursing with Honours, I present Michelle Collett. For a foundation degree, I present Daniela Bradishanu. Michaela Brown. Candice Gauguin. John Perks. Stacey Ann Wilson. For the Diploma of Higher Education, I present Christine Orkles. Harvey Boa. Caroline Kaburian. Amanda Connolly. Nusrat Muri.
Wow. Let's give all these wonderful graduates another round of applause. It's a huge privilege for me to share this very special occasion with you, and absolutely the best part of my job. I've seen so many fabulous smiles today, such inspiring stories, and enough joy to lift this roof off. Unfortunately, no marriage proposals, so Tony, you're safe. I wonder if you would help me show just what an extraordinary body of graduates you are. Please would you raise your hand if you helped bring up a family during your study? Please raise your hand if you had any caring responsibilities during your study. Please raise your hand, stamp your feet, whoop, whatever, if you were employed or did voluntary work at some time during your study. And if I add in some symbolic hands for the 23,000 disabled students who study with us, you will understand just how very, very special you are. From this day forward, you join an exclusive alumni club, more than 500,000 OU graduates across the globe. They, like you, studied part-time while they held down a job or brought up a family or cared for dependent relatives, or possibly all of these. Part-time, it sounds more like double time to me. An OU qualification is something to be very proud of, something well recognized and well respected. Over 1,300 employers regularly invest in our courses, from small companies, local authorities and government, to sector giants including IBM and the NHS. A government survey found that employers perceived part-time students to be hardworking, committed and requiring discipline, and recognise the importance of supporting their employees' study aspirations. You might like to remind your employers of that at your next appraisal. 5 years ago, the OU led the way again in digital innovation when we set up the UK's first platform for massive open online courses, free learning for the world, through an initiative called FutureLearn. Since it was set up, it's brought over 7 million learners together globally. Many of you will be familiar with our partnership with the BBC, such as the recent Series 2 of Blue Planet, watched by almost half of the UK population. Every 6 years, the government assesses universities on the quality of their research. At the last evaluation, nearly 3/4 of our research was deemed to be world-leading or internationally excellent. Research that captures the public imagination. We are incredibly proud of our contribution to recent space exploration, not least the Cassini space program, which is transforming understanding of our solar system. And we're doing wonderful work with those who need our help the most. Earlier this month, the Open University's English in Action project won the prestigious Pioneer Award. In the last 10 years, this innovative project has enabled around 25 million children, young people and adults in Bangladesh to learn English. So in graduating today, you become a member of a university that is a world leader in technology, in innovation, and in helping people to learn. A movement of millions, a mission of one. A university that believes where you start in life shouldn't limit where you go. There are a host of people who have contributed to your achievement today. The advisor who handled your first inquiry, the academics who designed and wrote your course materials, student services staff who supported you when it felt like you couldn't go on, and of course, our amazing associate lecturers who guided you through the whole journey, culminating in you crossing this stage today. So let's take a moment to say thank you to the Open University staff who made all this possible. There's only one thing harder than being an OU student, and that's living with one. We mustn't underestimate the incredible support you've had from family and friends to enable you to keep going with your studies. So graduates, have a look around, see if you can spot your loved ones in the audience, and let's give them a tumultuous round of applause. When you leave today, you become an ambassador for the Open University and all that it stands for. Please stay in touch. Join our alumni careers group, Toucan, on LinkedIn. Share your professional experience and make new connections. Try one of our free online courses on OpenLearn or FutureLearn. Or maybe when you've had a pause to recover, think about continuing your studies with us. And remember, our careers service is there to support you for another 3 years after you've finished your course. We're interested to know how the unique qualities of an OU graduate help you in your careers, in your life ambitions, and in your personal development. The more we know, the more we are able to convince those who feel nervous or unsure about embarking on part-time distance learning themselves. You are a personification of the motto on our crest, learn and live. I hope you will feel able to give something back to a world filled with so many who are less fortunate. Make the most of this opportunity. Be an OU graduate who helps to realize opportunities for others. If we want a better world, redistributing opportunity is as important as redistributing wealth. You may feel that the strain of studying for your degree has added a few grey hairs. But we only grow old when we lose sight of our ideals. As Samuel Ullman said, years may wrinkle the skin, but to give up enthusiasm wrinkles the soul. The spirit of youth pervades this institution, and it is a gift that you take away with you. I hope you stay forever young in your souls, generous in your hearts, and ambitious in your life goals. May I ask the assembled guests to congratulate these amazing individuals one last time. Sadly, the proceedings of this degree ceremony have been completed, and I now declare this meeting of congregation closed. Would all of you who are able to, please stand.